Guys, today's video is sponsored by Flash Shark. Flash Shark is a company that sells a lot of your automotive parts, headers, exhausts, valve covers, and different things that you're going to see on this channel. They are one of my new partners, and today's video is sponsored by them. Today, I am back to answer the question. Can a Chevy guy, or I guess you can say Chevy guy, can a Chevy guy do a 5/0 swap? This is part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, I want to tell y'all to go watch part 1 first, but I don't want y'all to go nowhere. So just, never mind, just stay here and watch part 1. God is everything. Without God, I'm nothing. Alright guys, so the absolute first thing I want to take the time to work on is getting these 4-cylinder motor mounts off. I don't know if y'all can see them or not, but yeah, these are the mounts off of the 4-cylinder. And I am about to get these bad boys off so that we can test fit these solid mounts. I have solid mounts. I don't know which is which. I wish they had put left and right on them. I got them off of eBay. So, I mean, it would have been nice if they just scratched it in there or something. They didn't have to do anything fancy, but they are nice motor mounts, but I do have to figure out which side is which side. And I think I'll scratch it in there myself or something. Solid motor mounts from eBay. If y'all want the link to them, just let me know. Boom. I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna put y'all on the time lapse. We have now figured out which side which motor mount goes to. Seemed like a one-way mount to me. I'm not sure. I wish they just had labeled them. Would have made them a lot more simple. Figured out that this one was the driver's side because if I put it on the other side, it didn't go in the right hole. Don't y'all say nothing. Don't y'all say nothing. Don't y'all say nothing. Nothing. Don't say nothing. Anyway, back to the video. We're getting ready to take these bolts or studs or whatever you want to call them. Taking these back out of the block. I want to at least spray these threads. Just spray them with something to lubricate them. Let's see what your boy can find over here. I don't know if I should Loctite these or something, but I can't put my hand on no Loctite right now, so they just ain't getting Loctited. These won't be getting Loctited, y'all, because I don't know where I can. If I could put my hand directly on something right now, I probably would. But since I can't, and since Ford didn't put it on there from the factory, that must mean it don't need it. Getting this bad boy on, and man, we finna get some Fox body content coming in hot, buddy. We finna get some Fox body content coming in hot. But yeah, man, let's do the real talk for today. Let's do the real talk for today. I'm gonna reposition y'all, and we gonna do the real talk. The real talk for today is it is okay to have bad days. I don't know how good y'all can see me because of this light behind me. Let me reposition this light just in case that light is kind of distracting. But yeah, so like I was saying, it is okay for you to have bad days. There's nothing wrong with having a bad day. I just want to throw that out there and say that. But here's what a lot of people have to realize. It is okay for you to be down. It is okay for you to say, today just ain't my day. It's not a good day. But here's the thing. You have to realize that everybody on this earth was put here for a reason. And if you spend every second of every minute complaining and saying, man, life is just rough, and you're not spending that time walking in your purpose or spending that time trying to figure out what is your purpose. If you're not figuring that out or trying to figure that out, you are missing what you're supposed to do. You're missing out. Somebody's counting on you. It may not be directly your kids, your wife, or a family member. It may be a stranger. There may be a stranger that watches you, that sees you when you go to church or see you when you go to the store. That stranger may see you and say, man, something about that fella, I look up to him. So I just want to say, man, it's okay to have your bad days, but you have to get up at some point. You have to get up. At some point, you must stand up and say, okay, I can't stay down here. Somebody's counting on me. Somebody's looking up for me. And you don't want to spend every day being mad or miserable or upset, you know what I'm saying, because you might say, okay, life ain't been going my way. You know, you don't want to spend that time mad and upset and, you know, all that because it didn't work out. So you get old and you say, man, I've spent most of my time being mad and upset and angry and stuff. And then you get old and you say, man, I really haven't lived a good life, you know, because you've made an unconscious decision to be mad and hateful and upset. Things happen to everybody. I gotta be really honest and clear, truthful, clear. Things happen to the best people. Things happen to people who y'all feel like are the best people on earth. Why would something happen to that person? We don't know. We don't know. What we do know is that when you have the opportunity to continue to keep moving, you have to. You have to continue moving. You have to continue doing what you can, and that's just all you can do. So I just wanted to share that. That came to me a little earlier this week. But yeah, man, don't stay down there. It's okay though. It's okay. Everybody has bad days. It is okay for you to have them. Just don't stay down there. Just a quick check-in. We got the motor mounts on and we have the headers on. But right now I can't get to the engine bay because today's video is all about test fitting these headers to see how good the fitment is in my Fox body. See how good these flat shark headers are. I will, the way they fit now, I'll give y'all a close up on them. We are getting ready to sit the motor in the car. Hopefully the headers can go in while bolted on the engine. So that's another thing we got to figure out. Can they go in while already on the engine, or do I have to wait to get them in the car to bolt them down? So let me make some space to get the motor back and sit it in, and then we're gonna check fitment, and then I got a few more things I gotta order. So let me show y'all what I have so far. I just have to get a clutch, a starter, and an intake. I have the T5 bell housing, I have the plate, and I have the little fork that goes in there. So I have some of the pieces that I need, but I am still waiting on my starter and my intake. So once I get the starter and the intake is all I need, and we will be firing this thing up really soon. So like I said, man, just hang in there with me, be patient. But that'll probably be another video when we start it up. But we are gonna check fitment because fitment is definitely first. We're gonna check fitment in just a minute, but yeah, let me clear some space. Let me make some adjustments. I see I got a lighting little issue over here. So let me point this light up or something. All right, we'll point that up. But anyway, guys, listen. So off camera, I got a little bit of work done. I didn't do anything that I thought y'all would want to see. I got the 4-cylinder and the transmission out of the way. And I got the 5.0 onto the engine hoist. So what I have to do now is push the Fox body back, lift up the 5.0, get ready, and we finna get ready to go ahead right now and test fit. We finna test fit these headers right now just to see if they can fit, how they fit, how nice they fit. Yeah, let's get that done, and I'm gonna just put y'all on a time lapse, and I'll check y'all back in once we get the motor set in, or if we can't sit it in, I'll bring y'all back in. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the little work done because I gotta clear some space out and stuff like that. So let me do this, and then I'll check back in with y'all. We are in position. I'm not sure if you guys can see me or not, but the engine is in position, and I'm getting ready to get it into a good spot so that I can try to sit this thing down in here. I'm gonna get y'all a bit closer so that y'all can see, get y'all a better shot. But let me try it. And the power steering pump. Oh, please don't follow me. Please don't follow me. Well, I guess the old power steering pump ain't an issue no more. Let me pull it out the way because I just broke it. Just broke the, what's the name? But it is out of my way. So slide this forward and slowly try to bring this thing down. I guess I'll keep y'all there for now. Let me move y'all to a different angle. Yeah, I keep y'all right there for now. Then once I sit it in, I get y'all a better shot down in the engine base. Let's start lowering this thing down. One man army, baby. I pull them and put them back in by myself. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. All right, hold on. I got a little bit of clearance issue over here from this old Hornet that I'm gonna pull out. This, guys, this isn't the final time this engine is going in. It will come back out so I can pressure wash the engine bay. But I did want to test fit these headers, and it's looking like they can literally go right in, no problem. I know a lot of people don't like shorty headers, but you know, I've heard a lot of guys say that long tubes will scrub the ground and different things like that. So, and especially when you got GT40P headers, these are, you know, these are your go-tos. Clear some more stuff out of the way and come on down. Alright, hold tight. Hold on guys, let me make some adjustments. I got a long bolt in the back of this thing and I think it's gonna be in the way. But it's how I got the chain in there. But I think I still can work around it. I got a long bolt from the header, from the head in the back of the, but I think I still can fit it though. But no question to if these long tubes will fit. I mean, if these short tubes will fit. Long tubes, I don't know, no question right now. Let me get y'all a better angle because I don't think y'all can see no more. Get y'all a better angle. All right, now that I got y'all a better angle, y'all can see what we're working with. That long bolt in the back is gonna stop me on this side, I'm thinking, but it will be really close. I see another potential issue on this side also, which is a steering little rack piece, steering rack, but pretty far off right now, but no issue to if you can drop this engine in with the headers on here. Let's see if I can re-angle this bad boy. Wish I could find a shorter bolt for the back of the head. That would definitely make me be able to get it in. Cross member, everything looking good. Go back up, see if I can get a little bit of finagle. If I could find something better for the back of the head, I could for sure, a shorter bolt, I could for sure get this thing in here. For sure, get it in. But we'll call this good enough until I can figure out my bolt situation. Clear that steering rack, and we're just gonna drop it down right there. We're gonna call this good enough, guys. We're gonna call that good enough. All right, so if you need to do spark plugs on this, and like I said, this won't be there. You need to do spark plugs. There's number one. Well, I mean, that ain't right, but there's your second one, there's your next one, and there's your fourth one. No issue at all getting to them. This side, the driver's side, is always the easy side from what I understand. So driver's side is absolutely no issue. Just keep in mind this engine will be back further, about an inch further back. But like I said, this bolt that I got holding the chain is my issue right now. So once I take that out, we can slide the engine back, and you know, so you see the bolt is right there. It needs to be in that hole right there. So not too much of a difference, maybe about an inch or so difference, but yeah, that's about where it's gonna sit at. So yeah, man, so flat shark headers, I'll link them down below for you. Go grab you some. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm still waiting on my carburetor intake, push rods, a clutch so I can have a flywheel to start this thing up. I do have a T5 bell housing, so all I'm waiting on is those three things and a starter, and we will be starting this thing up with the Anderson cam. So y'all stay tuned for the next video, man. I just wanted to show y'all the fitment. They are awesome.